Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to look at Blinded Lights by The Weeknd. So guys, before we start the video, I'd like to let you know that I'm in the process of writing a book, so everything in this song will be covered in this book. I'm going from complete beginner to pretty much intermediate to slightly advanced techniques. So please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can find out when that book is released. Alright, on with the video. In this video, we'll learn a few little things. We'll learn some bar chords, and we'll also learn how to push a rhythm if you've never done that before. And then in the little melody or the riff, there's a good bit of syncopation in it. So you're going to be focusing on picking a lot of notes with your upstroke if you're not too good with those. Okay, I've split the video in two sections. The first section will be without a capo, so we're going to be using all bar chords. And then the second half of the video is going to be using a capo on the first fret, so it's a little bit easier for any of you total beginners or kind of newbies out there. Okay, so the song is just basically 4 chords round and round. I think it's a very 80s inspired song. In fact, listen to the drums and then listen to Aha, Take On Me. And I think you'll see where they might have got their influence from for this song. So we just have 4 chords for you guys who can play bar chords already. We've got F minor, minor shape on the first fret. C minor is on the 3rd fret. I like to play my E flat as a C shape. So you can see these 3 fingers are actually playing like a C shape, barred up on the 3rd fret. You can also play your A shape if you want. I just like the sound of the C shape. And then we have B flat. So we have push chords here. So every second chord is pushed. So our first chord, F minor, is on the beat. You change to C minor on the and of 4 of the second bar, and then E flat is on the beat, and then we're going to change to B flat on the and of 4 of the second bar as well. So if you've never pushed chords before, if you think about it, normally we're always changing on the downbeat, on the 1. So it's normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But when you push a chord, you play it a little bit early, and to be precise, it's on the 8th note before the beat. So on the and of 4 before the 1 where you would normally change. So we have 2 bars of F minor, a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. E flat's on the beat, and I'm going to push the B flat, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So slowly, I'll play that for you. So it's a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So basically the song is just those 4 chords round and round and round. That's it. Simple 4 chord trick. So let's just try that up to speed. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. That's it. Sometimes on the 1, I'm just playing the lower part of the chord and then strumming on the top strings for the rest of the rhythm. So a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's just nice. It kind of splits up the chords a bit for you, as opposed to, it's not nice to strum all the strings all the time. Doesn't sound as nice. Listen. So if you split it up, sounds much nicer. All right, guys, let's have a little look at the riff. I'm going to play it up here on the 8th fret. So here's an F minor shape, or F minor 7 shape. It's based on the F minor. The going off the chords of the song, the scale would be a F Dorian, but they never actually used the Dorian, the note that makes a Dorian, which would be the 6. But theory-wise, that's what you're using, but we never actually play it. So it doesn't sound Dorian, it just sounds minor. So the Dorian scale on the 8th fret, F Dorian, looks like this. Like I said, the note that makes Dorian, the major 6, isn't in this, so it doesn't have a Dorian sound to it. So we're just going to play a little, so we're just based around these notes here. So it goes a 1. Now you'll notice a lot of those notes I'm picking on the upstroke. A lot of them are on the end when you look at the tab below here. So it goes a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So getting into the habit of picking notes that are on the and up is very helpful because it keeps your right hand moving constantly. If I just play that again and you watch my right hand, you'll see it's constantly moving. It's never stopping. So it goes a 1, 2, 3, 4. So doing that just tends to keep your rhythm a lot more solid and steady. Okay guys, let's look at a slightly easier way of playing this. So we're going to use a capo on the 1st fret. We're in F minor, or as I was saying, F minor or F Dorian. We won't go into theory just yet. So our chords with the capo on are E minor, B minor, D, and A, which give us our equivalent chords of F minor, C minor, E flat, B flat. So if you didn't watch the earlier part, we've got our 4 chords. They're just the 4 same chords through the whole song, and every second chord is pushed. So recapping, maybe just flip back and watch the part on that, but I'll quickly recap here. So essentially when you push a chord, you're playing a chord early, to be precise, on the and of the 4 before where it would normally change on the 1. So if we play it quickly, it goes a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So that B minor changed on the and of 4. And the other one, D, changes on the 1 as normal, and then we're going to change on the 8 on the and of 4. So a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1. So play that slowly for you once if you want to try and play along with it. So it's a 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 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 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So what really helps to push a chord is that if we're strumming our 8 notes always down, up, the and is going to be up. So if you're going to change your chord on an up stroke instead of a down stroke. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So you can see that up stroke. So that's what you want to aim for. Keep the right hand steady and you'll be fine. So to play the melody, guys, when you look at the tab, you'll see it's 5 is the first note, the 5th fret, which is actually an F. Because we have the capo on, the 1st fret becomes 0. So the 2nd fret now is our 1st fret. So when you put a capo on the guitar, that always zeros wherever the capo is, and you count up from the capo. The melody is based around the Dorian scale because of the key we're in. So I'll just show you that little minor scale here. So we're going to be playing F minor in theory, but with the capo, you call it E minor. So now the note that makes a Dorian scale, which is the major 6, isn't used in this melody, so you could just argue it's an F minor. Just the chords would dictate that's actually an F Dorian. So let's have a look at the melody, starting here with the little finger on the 5th fret. So the melody goes like this. So that slowly is... Notice, guys, how I'm keeping my fingers over each fret all the time. So they're all, every finger's used here. So even when they're not being used, they're still hovering around and they're ready to go. Also, as always, we want to keep our right hand moving. A lot of these notes, when you look at the tab, you'll see they're on the off beat. So if we're just picking down, up, a lot of these notes are going to be up. I'll count as I play along. So it goes a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. I'm still in the process of writing a book where I will be going into detail of every technique in this song and every other song I teach. So if you're a beginner, or even if you're kind of been playing for a few years, I guarantee there's going to be a lot of valuable information in there for you. So please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that kind of crack. And I'll let you know when the book is out, hopefully in the next couple of months. I'm in the process of just recording videos for it now. The book's actually written, which is kind of exciting. So guys, thank you. I hope to see you again soon.